Hello, everyone. Oh shit, I need to change my microphone. Wait. And we're good. Hi! Part 2! Hello, Clearstead. Hello, Kendra. Yo! Yo! What? There we go. I was like, where's the game? Welcome back to Where Winter Crows Go. Salutations! So last time we,
Shut the fuck up, sis.
So this time we're going to go down, the bad route of this game.
Mods, ban him.
And, yeah, we're gonna go down the bad route. And, get on this lovely fellow's bad side instead of flirting with him. Be mean to the bruh. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, so Snowflake. That's right, that's where we left off. And then I was like, oh my god, these conversations have a lot of variation. So I decided to move to a new stream. Nimensha, welcome in. Who could be mean to that hottie? Me. Please, could you maybe not call me that? We don't really know each other that well, so it's kinda... Oh god, I'm so sorry. It was completely out of line, wasn't it? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to apologize so much. No, I get it. I just have this weird habit of giving pet names to the people I like. Did he just say he likes me? Even though we've just met. I just finished the last stream like 10 minutes ago. Yo! I still would appreciate it if you didn't call me that. Please. I understand. Thank you. Would others think this is excessive? I feel like I'm not gonna see this guy ever again after I get to Frost Peak Town. Yeah. I still don't want someone I barely know to call me that. I have to be true to myself. I add 2 teaspoons of sugar and stir.
Expired lettuce wrap.
I'm gonna do the genocide route of Undertale, by the way. No. I'm frankly not... Like, I don't have that much confidence in my abilities, nor do I have the heart. Because I love these characters so much. Better? A lot, thank you. And this is the same. Oh, so this is where we start venting. And he calls us Aspen instead of Snowflake. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Crow doesn't answer right away. Instead, he lets out a deep sigh and avoids looking at me as if he was disappointed. He crosses his arms. He fidgets with his braid. He bites his lip. Once he's satisfied, he makes eye contact once again. The way he's staring at me is so icy it leaves me petrified. You're not sure? Then what are you sure about? What do you intend to do? What could you possibly do in this kind of situation other than what I just suggested? Because I can assure you, there aren't many other options. Unless freezing to death is in your plans. Which, by the way, almost happened yesterday. Damn! Why is he being so hostile all of a sudden? Oh my god, dude, can you chill the hell out? I can assure you I'm quite calm. It's you who's not thinking clearly. I just said I wasn't convinced, not that I wouldn't stay. I kinda like to keep my options open, okay? And, you know, not feeling like I'm being forced into something I don't want to do. Making decisions in the heat of the moment is generally not a good idea. No, you're right. I acted out of line. It's just... I'm worried about you. Not many people come around these parts. It'd be too risky for you to leave right now. Especially when you don't know the area. And I hoped you'd like to stay for a little while longer. I really don't like the idea of staying with a stranger. A pushy one at that. But he's making a good, no, a great point. I don't have much of a choice here. I mean, what else can I do? Hitchhike? When I saw literally no cars around after driving for hours? Oh yeah, sounds like a real winner, Aspen. No. It's either staying here or freezing in the cold. And I want that even less. He did help me, so I'm still willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe, hopefully, he's not so bad. I'll stay.
Huh?
I'll stay. Now you're just saying that. I'm serious. I'll really stay. For now. Really? I cross my heart and hope to die. Well, maybe not the die part. Collapse.
Alrighty.
In any case, thank you for letting me stay. It's my pleasure.
We're going to have so much fun you'll never want to leave.
Stop teasing me like that or I might just believe you. I'll go wash the dishes, so this is all the same. Day 2. Let's quickly put it away. I'm not sure if this influences our ending. It might. I'm not sure. Better not risk it. I don't know why, but that book gave me the chills. Thanks for waiting, Aspen. Yeah, no problem. Is something wrong? You seem a bit tense all of a sudden. Fuck. Curse my inability to put on a poker face. Think of something, Aspen, quick! Oh, I was just thinking you have a lot of books. Do you perhaps like reading? Feel free to read any you like. Most of them are research-oriented, though, so not sure if you'll be interested. Have you written any of them? I once heard researchers document their studies. They're a work in progress. I wonder if he wrote the red book I found before. You don't say. By the way, if you're interested, I can show you some of my favorites later. And this is stuff we've seen before. We cut ourselves. Good morning, Aspen. That's the only difference. Are you sure? That's really kind of you, Crow, but are you sure I could have them? Oh, I think this is the same thing that I chose last time. So...
Does that mean you're even more interested in me?
No comment. I see. Well, no matter. I can't help but feel like he's disappointed. How was I supposed to answer that?
Alrighty.
Let's get going, yes? Lead the way. So we're totally rejecting him every time. Thank you, Aspen instead of Snowflake.
Alright.
Why?
Stop! I can't leave. Believe me, I really want to. Crow is nice, sure, but maybe a little too nice? I can't complain about his cooking skills, though. Still, I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Not to mention, sometimes he seems kind of desperate. It's whatever. I mean, the bus won't come until all the snow is removed anyway, so I don't really have a choice if I don't want to freeze to death. So all of this is the same. Help yourself Aspen instead of Snowflake. He leans in and we thought he was gonna kiss us. Slap it away. What are you doing? Sorry, you had an eyelash under your eye, so you could have just told me, you know? I can get it myself. I feel my face with my fingers until I find the thin little hair that doesn't belong. There, I got it. You certainly did. Anyway. Oh man. We are building up the bad juju. Alright. I don't think the crux of what I was saying was wrong. Oh, that's right. So they had a fight. If Crow reacted like that, then he really is hiding something. But given my circumstances, I shouldn't get on his bad side. At least not until I'm sure I can leave this place. He clearly showed me his true colors yesterday. So I'll be on my best behavior until a chance to escape presents itself. For now, I'll keep my eyes open and wait patiently. The opportunity will come. And for that, I need more information.
Ooh, are we snooping around the house alone? No, we're not.
Should I make breakfast for once? It could make him drop his guard a little.
Completely different reasoning to make breakfast.
Crow's not here, so we overhear the conversation. I don't see a red one I take a glance at the other day. I guess it's one of his work in progress books that he mentioned before. Crow must have moved it to his room. Did he really not notice I was eavesdropping? I'm scared to look up. What if he plans to do something bad to me? I'm sorry. So he apologizes. It's fine, Crow. At least you apologized. Don't know how sincere that apology was, though. For all I know, it could be another attempt to manipulate me.
Yo, this is cozy as hell. What's the Airbnb link? I don't know. I'll look it up for you later.
It's the least I could do. It's really not, but let's not disturb the peace just yet. If I say what I'm actually thinking right now, things could backfire. I need to be patient for now. By the way, the conversation moves on. You can tell the books apart. We go out. Find the car. We find the village. He pins us against the wall. I release myself from his grasp and push him away. Crow. Stop trying to manipulate me, right? Thumbnail? Yeah.
We actually got that one yesterday. I didn't have any new CGs. Toxic Yuri cabin is bringing up nothing. Because these are both... or no. This is a man. And our protagonist is non-binary. So it's not Toxic Yuri.
What I want is for you to stop manipulating me. You've got a lot of nerve to call me a liar, you fucking hypocrite. Farmers living in Winter Hollow? A bus coming by when the snow's been removed? Oh, and let's not forget your friend, the talking bird. Let me guess, are you two in cahoots? Planning to sacrifice me to the devil or some shit? Aspen. Well, what's the matter? Nothing to say, huh? Too much honesty for you? Need to think. Let me cool off. I take off my jacket and carry it on my arm. Didn't seem too worried about leaving me alone just now. Guess I can't really run away when there's a dreadful blizzard out there. But I'm getting the hell out of here the moment it stops. No matter what. Ugh. I better head to my room. There's gotta be a way to escape Winter Hollow. Earlier today, that red-eyed crow was very insistent on covering the strange symbol from me, as if he were afraid I might touch it. I still don't know what the symbol does, but I have a feeling it's the key to leaving this place. Whatever happens, I'll make sure this nightmare ends tomorrow.
It's gonna be really embarrassing if I'm able to finish this whole thing within like 45 minutes or something. If it ends up being that short, Precarian released another demo for a game, so I'll probably play that.
I didn't sleep a wink. How could I when I know there's a maniac just a few rooms away? Guarding the room's door was a must. Glad it stopped snowing at least. No signs of another blizzard coming either. I look at my backpack. It's not filled to the brim, but still full nonetheless. Since I hadn't been able to sleep anyway, I'd made the most of my time by packing my clothes and a few other things. This had included my water bottle, the knife I picked up yesterday, a couple of granola bars from the kitchen, and gloves. Guess I'm keeping them after all, huh? Whatever, no time for sentimentality. If I'm gonna escape, it has to be now. Aspen, are you awake? Fuck.
Can we talk? There's something really important I have to tell you.
Too late for that now, crow boy. Guess you're still mad at me, huh?
Listen, I'll be waiting in the living room, alright?
God damn it, of course he's gonna wait over there. Can't I be leaving through the window again, can he? I mean, I could always force the keyhole from the entrance with my knife, but... No, it'd make a lot of noise and Crow could catch me before I even managed to break it. I'll have to escape from the window in this room. It's smaller, a bit higher than the one in the living room, and, let's not forget, much sturdier too. The Aspen from 2 nights ago did not appreciate almost breaking their hands. Basically, it's a fucking pain to open. But I've got no other choice. It's the only way. Gotta pray it has a similar system to the living room's window. I don't want to resort to a plan B this early on. No more dawdling, Aspen. The faster I get away from this cabin, the better. I put on my jacket and get to work. Once my feet touch the snow, I break into a run. Okay, I've arrived at the place where I found that strange symbol. That has to be the key to getting out, no doubt about it. Carefully, I take a few minutes to search every nook and cranny in the area surrounding me. Just to be safe, I make sure to check more than once. Heck, I even crawl on all fours despite the ground being freezing. I am that desperate. Fuck, where the hell is it? Welcome in, Lukai. I bite my gloved thumb. Think, Aspen, what are you forgetting? Think! Does it have anything to do with the red-eyed crow? Yesterday, I vaguely remember that the symbol suddenly disappeared after he flew off. A swift flapping noise makes me look up. Shit. Although the faded and misty air prevents me from fully distinguishing the silhouettes on the trees, I can still make out several pairs of red eyes staring at me. Of course the damn bird had friends! I don't know if it's intuition, self-preservation instinct, or a sixth sense, but everything in my body tells me to get the hell out of there pronto. I stayed there way too long. Crow definitely knows I left already. But I can't go back to the cabin. Where do I go? Due to a long bout of unprecedented winter weather, this area has been closed off to the public. That's right! Winter Hollow Village! Most, if not all of the houses look pretty run down, but maybe, just maybe, I can use one of them as a hiding spot until I figure out how to leave this place. I might even find some more clues. Didn't have much of a chance before with the blizzard and all. Right as I finish mulling this thought over, a sudden chill running up the back of my neck gives me the shivers. It's familiar, yet unsettling. The weird sensation of deja vu. The unmistakable, relentless feeling that I'm being watched. That I'm being mocked for having the slightest bit of hope. Won't escape. You'll never escape. Whether it's the red-eyed crows somehow sending me a telepathic message, my own negative thoughts, or something else entirely, I'm not sure. Whichever it is, I don't care. I reject them all the same. Won't escape, huh? We'll see about that. Good. Seems like I'm not too late. No signs of any type of crow, bird or human. The village looks exactly like it did yesterday, sinister and devoid of any souls. I can still hide in one of the houses, maybe even find some clues if I'm lucky. I hug myself and rub my arms vigorously. It's getting colder. You've got this, Aspen. It's gonna be okay. There's no way of knowing if that's true, but I say the words out loud, both to encourage and calm myself down. I'd better hide at the one that's farthest away from Crow's cabin. Still, I have to inspect the other houses to see if I find anything. I walk to the first house.
The soundtrack does hit. I love it.
Nothing, not even furniture inside. The second house doesn't fare any better. It has a couple of chairs at least, but nothing even remotely similar to a clue that could help me. The cycle continues. Houses 3 and 4 are quite similar to the second one. A few worn-out tables that have seen better days. Chairs so rotten they're probably not even suitable for sitting on. A very, very old hearth. House number 4 did have a desk with drawers, but nothing really of note was inside them. God, it's getting colder. I better eat something to get some warmth. I grab 2 granola bars from my backpack and scarf them down. I hit the spot.
Snowflake, where are you?
Right as I'm about to leave house number 4, I hear the distant yet palpable voice of the man I'm running away from.
Aspen?
Fuck, he's getting closer. Almost as if it were a sort of ritual. After how many times I've done it by now, I leave through one of the windows instead of the front door. Unfortunately, because of my urgency, I don't notice the wooden fence right below and end up crashing into it.
There you are.
Shit. It breaks my heart that you'd go as far to as escape the cabin after everything I did for you.
Not to mention how dangerous it is to wander by yourself.
Hell yeah, because the Holy Mother of Lettuce here isn't dangerous at all.
I just wanted to talk, yes?
God, just leave me alone. How did you even find me so quickly? This area's huge. Crow doesn't answer right away.
I mean, he's using the birds, but...
Instead, he paces around for a few seconds. And stops right in front of me once again.
How indeed. I hate being a party pooper, but I'm a little disappointed you're asking that when you figured out so much already, Snowflake.
His voice is playful, but there's a certain edge to it that chills me to the bone. His eyes are cold, even colder than the frosty winter air.
Not that it will change anything, but, well, if you must know, a little birdie told me.
Oh my god. Run. Run, Aspen, move your legs. You have to stand up. Or perhaps showing they show me would be more accurate, I guess? Ah, well, details.
I kick and flail repeatedly in an embarrassing attempt to get up from the ground, but to no avail. Even trying to reach my backpack to take out the knife, which shouldn't even take more than 5 seconds, seems like an impossible feat. What's happening? Why don't I have any strength?
Would you look at that? It seems the opium poppies are already kicking in.
What? Snowflake, sweetheart. You really thought I wouldn't notice you stealing food from the kitchen? I figured you'd grab something easy to manage like the granola bars you stole yesterday, but I couldn't be sure which snacks you'd end up choosing, so... I just added the powder to all of them. Oh my god! Holy... it's a very strong word. I'm just putting you to sleep for a little while.
I feel myself getting weaker.
And from the look on your face, it seems I won't have to wait much longer.
And weaker.
To think a little plant could be so powerful, so intense!
And weaker. To the point where it hurts to keep my eyes open.
Isn't nature just amazing?
The last thing I hear before passing out is the howling winter air and the sound of Crow's maniacal laughter.
Man, we've come so far from the joke's on you. I'm into that.
Ugh. My head's killing me. What happened?
That laugh. Luke, I love how you're down bad for like half of the fictional men.
Huh? I find myself surrounded by the same type of wooden walls as the one from the room I stayed in the past few days. Unlike my previous chambers, though, this bedroom has a lot of books, and what looks like research papers, to the point where it could be said it's a little messy. Even the desk at the far end is drowned in them. A couple of paintings make the place look slightly more cheerful, but not by much. The most distinguishable ones are the crow painting and the one with a couple of white flowers that remind me of snowdrops. What makes the room look rather sinister is the odd choice of jars. Jars containing herbs and other medicinal plant stuff.
Good morning, sleepyhead. How do you feel?
Although I try to move away from him immediately, my body has different plans. Fuck!
Feisty, aren't we? Sorry to say you won't be able to move much right now, Snowflake.
Don't you dare call me that, you lettuce shithead!
Is this a bad ending? Or I wasn't gonna say anything. This may not be too bad to some people.
What the hell did you do to me?
Oh, nothing much. Just needed a little guarantee that you wouldn't be running away the moment you woke up. Again, might I add. So he drugged me. Great! Again, might I add. I'm glad I still had some powder left from the last batch I made. Tying people up isn't really my style, you see.
I spit in his face.
Well, I'll be. That's not very nice.
Crow wipes his cheek.
At least wait until I get a test tube, yes? Wouldn't want to waste it.
And puts my spit inside a small glass container.
If we spit on his face, though, isn't his, like, skin there, too? So it's not really... You've got a little bit of a mixed sample there. Can't wait to analyze this.
I don't know that word. Wonder how many MLSs you have?
You're sick in the head. Am I? Huh. I guess love makes you do crazy things. This is a first for me.
Oh, come on. You're making me sad, Snowflake. Won't you give me an answer to my confession of love?
This isn't love. It's pure obsession. Is that so?
I'm afraid I don't see the difference.
For fuck's sake! If this is how you treat people you love, I don't want to know what you do to people you hate. People I hate. People?
Crow bites his lips, barely able to contain his laughter.
That depends on what you consider to be people.
No.
No, surely you're pulling my leg here. Well, I may have ensured no one would bother us, be it people or something else entirely.
I feel the color leave my face. Even though I'm certain they weren't on my side either, this isn't what I wanted. My stomach does a flip.
Did you do something to the crows?
Crow roars with laughter, not being able to contain it any longer.
I had no choice, Snowflake. They wanted to take you away from me.
Can you believe it? They actually had the nerve to demand I give you to them. Those abominations aren't even real crows. What a fucking insult to Mother Nature. The Red King should really have thought the blood pact over. It's his own fucking fault for not knowing who he was messing with. In any case, I'm sure he got the message by now. Not like he can leave my pantry anyway. I bet he's glad he doesn't have to share food with his siblings.
Crow approaches the bed and puts his hands on either side of my head.
Woof!
You don't have to worry about anything.
Woo!
I'll protect you. I'll take care of you. Always. Forever. And always.
We got two types of people. Ink, bad, 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 bad. Misfortune, yes, please. That was kind of spicy. Alright, we're gonna skip the credits. Alright, so I'm not sure how we'd go about getting, so we have one more ending to get. So that was the yandere ending, I guess. So we have one more ending to get, I imagine.
I'm not sure how we'd go about getting it. So, maybe last ending is a mix. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm on Misfortune's side.
Evenly distribute choices. I'm thinking maybe it's like a friendly thing. Maybe they end up just being friends and not like romantically involved. Someone get a walkthrough. I think there is a walkthrough, but I'm gonna try and do it on my own first. We'll say I'm okay. I'm okay.
Don't worry about it.
I love cooking, so it's no trouble at all. In that case, I'd love to eat something too. Thank you. My pleasure. Anything you can't eat, I'm vegetarian. Should probably ask first. I really want to, but I should probably ask first. It's not my house after all. Looks so inviting though.
Something on your mind?
Crow smiles at me while holding a tray with a bunch of stuff. God, how long was I with my head in the clouds? I didn't even hear him come in. Hi, welcome in.
Sorry, I was just thinking the carpet looked comfortable.
I see.
Is that so? You're free to rest your feet on it if you want to.
Really?
Be my guest. Thank you. It's so soft. Your face is priceless. I'm happy to see you're more relaxed now.
All right. So I'm not sure what the neutral option would be for this one. Snowflake. I guess giving him...
both of these suck. I was definitely not expecting that. Is that a blush I see? How cute. Maybe I should call you Snowflake more often.
I don't...
Oh my god!
I
Okay,
see.
this is a gay route. So we'll give him a nickname too. Be playful, I guess. Are you sure? I don't want to impose. You're not. I wouldn't have offered you to stay otherwise.
Then... Okay, I'll stay.
Alrighty.
His enthusiasm is so infectious, I find myself jumping for joy as well.
Seems I have a roommate now.
Or cabin mate, rather. Thank you, Crow. I mean it.
We're going to have so much fun you'll never want to leave.
Stop teasing like that or I might just believe you.
Alright.
So it's totally possible that we get the... Oh, decide to come clean. Keep the book right with me.
Snowflake is a cute nickname. I'm saying this as someone who was called Pumpkin Patch. Pumpkin Patch isn't... I think Pumpkin's cute. I'm not sure about Pumpkin Patch. I'm not gonna put it back. It's just a book. No big deal if I want to read it, right?
Besides, you did say I could make myself at home, so...
Thanks for... Crow stares at the book in my hands. That's...
Did that one in particular catch your eye?
Yeah? Just in case, I inspect the hardcover from all sides. Is there anything I'm missing? Sorry, was this off limits?
No, not at all. It's, well...
I just thought it seemed interesting. Crow?
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Did you write this? It's not quite finished yet. You actually grabbed the one that's a work in progress.
Oh?
It's kind of cute seeing him embarrassed. This is still quite gay. I was hoping to keep working on it this week.
That's amazing, Crow. I'm sure you'll do great.
Thank you.
Alright, so this is all the same.
I feel like both of them end up with pretty fruity results, so...
Are you sure?
Does that mean you're even more interested in me? Does that mean you're even more interested?
I feel like maybe is just... Yeah, that's flirtatious. Can't help but feel like he's disappointed, but how was I supposed to answer that? Both of these suck ass.
Crow leans in. He looks me right in the eye.
You mind being a bit more specific?
Aspen's bad flirting tip number 1. When unsure what to say, just laugh like an idiot.
Okay, so it is like definitely flirting. So I think we have to say no comment, which kind of sucks, but well.
Okay. I don't hate being here. Crow is nice. Really nice. I still miss my home though, but what can I do? The bus won't come until all the snow is removed. And with my luck, who's to say there won't be another snowstorm? I don't really have a choice right now.
So, alright, so I think we are on track for the third ending. I don't like any of these options.
We'll make a save here. Not sure what to do.
quickly removed his hand. Had an eyelash under your eye. Right. It's true, see?
Crow shows me his thumb in a panic.
Relax, dude. I was just kidding. Dude! Or was I? You're not the only one who can tease, you know?
This seems quite flirtatious. I'm not sure.
Cutie. Bro! Freaky. These two are crazy. Alright, we'll reload this save later if we end up getting the yandere ending again. It's true that you started it. It really caught me off guard, you know? But I wasn't much better. I also said too much. I'm sorry, Crow. And thank you for apologizing. Of course. Am I the only one getting slight gay vibes from this? I feel like all of their interactions are just a little fruity. I just wish you wouldn't lie to me either. No matter how much I like you, whatever we have going on right now won't end well if there's no mutual trust. Whatever we have going on right now is interesting word choice. What if I wish... No, what I want is for you to trust me. Just before you said I'm a liar, right? You said I was lying, but you haven't been honest yourself. You didn't tell me that Winter Hollow's an abandoned village. You didn't tell me that no bus is ever coming by. You didn't tell me about the talking crow. Trust is a two-way street. If you want someone to trust you, you have to trust them too. Crow, there can't be love without trust. I feel like this is even more gay. How can I believe you care about me when you won't even tell me what's going on? I feel like I'm about to get the twisted ending again. No, this is new! Anyone who says sleep is for the weak doesn't know the pain of insomnia. So real! I'm glad I could get 4 hours at least, especially with everything that's happened. Supernatural or not, Crow definitely has a few red flags. I'm not stupid. But there's no denying he's suffering as well, and the same can be said for me. Maybe that's why I feel so connected to him, in spite of everything else. We're both hurting. We both want good company, someone we can be ourselves with. I just can't forget how happy he looked that night, when he told me he wasn't lonely anymore. I think the reason why I dropped the plate was because deep inside, I felt the same. I feel the same. If they're non-binary, then how is this gay? If you're non-binary, anything can be gay. But we can't really ignore the big-ass elephant in the room, can we? This place does something to you. Something that's not quite right. And it's not just the supernatural. Being isolated from the whole world for a long time isn't healthy. I can't help Crow with all he's dealing with. I have my own demons to fight. But I can at least help him get out of here. I have to talk to him now. Without wasting another moment, I head to the cabin's hallway. It's earlier than usual, but Crow should have woken up by now. I'll try the kitchen first. He's not here. That's odd. Did he go to the living room? Not here either. Maybe he's taking a shower. Are we gonna walk in on him in the shower? Something happened to him? Why do I feel so uneasy? I give my cheeks a few slaps. Stop overthinking, Aspen. This is not the time. See? His shack is right there. Let's go to his room first. He could just be sleeping. I take a few steps forward and stop right in front of his door. Crow? Are you awake? Silence. In we go. One more time. Crow? For the first time since I came here, I finally get a glimpse of Crow's room. It's packed with books, research papers, and even cupboards with jars full of medicine, plants, and what look to be herbal creams. It has the same type of wooden walls I've become familiar with throughout the week.
and the easel lying against the window suggests Crow must be the one who made all the paintings in the cabin, including the ones in my room. I sit on the mattress to take a closer look at the painted crow and snowdrop flowers. His art skills are amazing. I bet he drew the crows from the book he lent me too. He's not here either. And he must be... Huh? My foot hit something under the bed.
No way, right?
I crouch and take what looks to be another one of his paintings.
This... Did he paint us?
What lies on the canvas is none other than... me. Crow. I feel my eyes watering, but I don't let the tears fall just yet. I put the canvas back under the bed. When I stand up straight once again, I notice an open book on top of the light table. A book with a red cover. I was so focused on the paintings that I didn't notice. Isn't this the one I skimmed a few days ago? Crow must have brought it back here. He did say it wasn't finished yet.
Draw me like one of your...
The Red Scavenger's Blood Pact. I see. So that's what that red-eyed crow is called. Rule 1. You must not tamper with the sacred symbol nor the force field. Doing so will result in your death. Well, I'm alive, so this must only apply to the person the pact affects. I did get a bit thrown around, though. Rule 2. You must provide human offerings to the scavengers at every full moon, or once their satiety of the previous offering subsides. So there's more than one crow, then. Rule 3. You shan't let any scavengers perish from lack of offerings. The responsibility to keep them fed lies upon you. Failure to do so will result in your death. Rule 4. You must not harm the Red King. Doing so will break the pact, but also result in your death.
Oh my fucking god. Don't tell me I have to leave now! So... Is Crow dead?
After putting on my jacket and gloves, I head toward the cabin's front door. I inspect the blue fabric first. Oh, my heart beats faster. I feel like I can't breathe.
This... isn't the jacket that he always wears. How could I have been so stupid? It's Crow, of course he'd pull something like this!
Although I know it's futile, I grab the door handle and pull with all my strength.
Fuck! Fuck! No, don't panic. Let's try the living room window. Are we trapped in here? Ah! It won't fucking budge!
I go through all the rooms, I go through all the windows. But no matter how hard I pull, no matter how hard I try, not a single one of them opens. I kick the front door.
God damn it! What do I do? What the fuck do I do? At this rate, Crow will... kill...
I feel my eyes watering again. Only this time my knees give up and I crumple to the floor.
Crow! Crow!
I cry. I sob. I wail. Unable to compose myself, unable to muffle my screams.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die and I can't do anything to stop it. What is...
Huh? I looked down at where I'd just stepped. When I'd fallen to my knees earlier, I'd accidentally moved the edge of the carpet. I step on the floor once again. It sounds...
hollow. Oh my god. Is this what I think it is? Holy shit. It's a pantry. A pantry in a motherfucking basement. Of course Crow would have this.
I wonder, does it have another door?
Guess this answers my question. Okay, time to go. For real.
The more I run, the more feathers and blood I see scattered on the snow. Several scavengers. Vulnerable. Exposed. Lifeless. I guess the pact didn't say they couldn't perish in other ways. Still, this is too much. When I arrive, Crow is holding a knife in his hand. The red-eyed bird stares at him without so much as blinking. You are making a grave mistake. On the contrary, I should have done this a while ago. 'Cause I'm done with your fucking bullshit, Rory. Crow! What are you doing here? What? What do you mean, what am I doing here? I've been looking for you everywhere. And you shouldn't have. You were supposed to stay in the cabin. God, why do you have to be so stubborn? It's all meaningless if you... Shut up! Just shut up already! I've had it with your lies, your evasive answers, and your extreme ways to keep me safe. You never tell me anything. Did my words yesterday mean nothing to you?
No.
You always do what you think is best for me. But not once have you stopped to consider what I'd say, have you? I feel my eyes sting. No, Crow is great. Crow is perfect. Of course he knows what's best for little old Aspen. My vision starts to get blurry. Surely Aspen won't mind. Surely Aspen will appreciate it. It's for their sake, after all. As another teardrop threatens to roll down my cheek, I hide my face in my hands. Fuck. Aspen. Please, tell me something. What would you dying even accomplish? You'd be set free. And how is sacrificing yourself gonna set me free? Crow doesn't answer. I don't want that. I really don't want that. That is not how you solve problems. He still doesn't answer. Instead, he clenches his fists. There's this word. I'm sure you're familiar with it, seeing how you're so knowledgeable. I start getting closer. But perhaps I need to remind you of it. And closer. Because I have this teeny tiny suspicion that the meaning might have slipped your mind. And closer. It's called fucking communication! Until I'm at a close enough distance to hug him with all my might. Aspen. His hands fidget in the air. I'm really sorry. You're right. You're right about everything. It's just... when I thought about what they might do to you, I completely lost it. Why did you keep it to yourself? Why indeed. I guess it's a reflex at this point. A reflex?
I'm so used to handling things myself that I just never thought you would care enough to trust me. You're different from anyone I've ever met, and I don't think you would have rejected me entirely.
I was scared. He doesn't need to say it aloud. His whole demeanor's proof enough. I squeeze Crow's back. Although he still doesn't hug me, I feel his hands touching my shoulders.
I'm sorry. I'm such a mess.
Yeah, you are. I don't think I've ever met someone with as many red and green flags as him.
Where are the green flags?
You are a mess. Yes. But so am I. Just as I can't fix you, you can't fix me either.
What green flags? Literally. Listen, I can accept you being colorblind, but like, come on.
I look him in the eye. But we can try to heal together. One step at a time. Aspen. Look, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here. I know we haven't known each other for that long. I know it, and yet I haven't felt as close to another person as I felt with you. Maybe it's cheesy to say this, but these past few days, I feel like we formed a connection. I love you, Crow. I need you here. Alive. Let's figure this out together. Please. Okay. There's no more hesitation when I feel his arms wrap around my back. Okay. Aspen. Really? After a small pause, Crow pulls back gently. He brings his hands to my face and wipes a tear from my cheek.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Well, maybe not the die part.
I laugh. He starts leaning in.
CG, please.
I close my eyes and feel his lips pressed to mine.
Aw, no CG.
Okay. We smile and touch our foreheads together.
Are you quite done yet?
Us in the stream, like, the crowd goes wild, and Rory just like, the crowd goes mild. That's embarrassing. Oh my god, I forgot he was here! Yes. Good. Now, what is it you intend to do after you cease your murdering spree? So you're finally done then? And what of you, human? You never even care to heed my warnings. I think the word you're looking for is manipulation. I see it now, what you were trying to do. You wanted to keep me out of the house so I could die in the blizzard. Then, the next day, Crow would find me and be completely devastated. Finish the contract himself. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. The irony.
You know my words about him being a liar were the truth, though. Do you not? He still provided us with human offerings. He probably intended to do the same with you at some point. Perhaps he did not need to kill them himself, seeing as the snowstorms did the work for him, but he still prepared the meat.
I think back to the past few days. Crow's lies. Crow's evasiveness when talking about certain topics. His research. His adamant behavior to keep me safe. His hesitant and painful gaze. The feeling of being watched. The eternal winter. The abandoned village. The blood pact itself. Yes, Rory. Yes, I know. And seeing how the amount of people coming to this area was getting lower and lower, you both must have been desperate. Do I think it was right? No. No, I don't. But I think back again. The warmth of Crow's food. The way his eyes twinkle when he's happy. The way his cheeks blush when he's feeling shy. The way he smiles at me. But that's something for him and I to talk about and solve ourselves. So it's none of your fucking business. Rory pauses for a moment before answering. Quite the feisty one, are you not?
We can agree on that at least.
Indeed.
Not gonna lie, Rory, I kinda expected more backlash. Don't crows usually care about what happens to their flock? Perhaps. But, as I'm sure you have noticed, I am no crow. At least not entirely.
While I indeed cared for my brothers and sisters, what's done is done. Partaking in a battle I can't win would be a waste of my time and their memory.
I guess I understand where he's coming from, but where does that leave Crow and me? What will you do now? Rory sighs and gazes at one of the nearby trees.
There's no point in me remaining in Winter Hollow. It does not provide as many offerings anymore. Therefore, I think it is time for me to migrate to a different area altogether.
He turns back to us once again.
Bird, demon, or human, one has to learn to adapt.
So, no more partial migration?
No more partial migration. Wait a second, what about the blood pact? The symbol? The force field? It will all be nullified the moment I take flight.
Will that hurt Crow? I hold Crow's hand and interlock his fingers with mine. He squeezes back.
It will not kill him, if that's what you're afraid of.
I breathe a sigh of relief.
However, he still will have to suffer the consequences of his actions. A deal with the demon is no joke. Once the pact is nullified, it will remove whatever he gained from it. I think you probably have an idea of what that is, do you not?
I feel Crow's gaze on me. Glows red. Charming yet mysterious, and I can't look away. His red eyes. There were a few times when I was outside the cabin and you weren't with me, that I felt someone's presence. Someone watching me. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes. That is correct.
Does that mean his eyes will go back to the way they were before? Or
He'd become blind. Not completely blind. That's the wrong voice. Not completely blind. I'll only be able to see red. Well, black, white, and red, to be more specific. A bit ironic if you think about it. Still, it's the price to pay for messing with the supernatural.
But you won't be able to see nature in the same way ever again.
Don't worry, Aspen. I'm fine with it. Really.
Alright.
That is not all he will lose. What? There's more? What other thing did he ask for? Knowledge.
Knowledge about nature.
What? But...
Mind you, not what I can learn myself from books and my own observation. But, as you know, there is a limit to what one can learn from this alone. It will never compare to what it's like to receive information directly from the source.
Information that no human could possibly achieve by regular means.
You're really willing to give all that away. Crow looked surprised for a second. What the hell?
Windows update? No! Sorry.
But almost immediately, his expression changes to that of a smile.
Don't worry about it. Besides, don't you think it's more exciting to discover new things and have all sorts of experiences?
I'm gonna quit my job.
Really?
Yes. I'm gonna quit my job and do something I really want to do with my life. Maybe move to a different neighborhood. Or a new area, even.
Will you come with me? Crow caresses the back of my hand with his thumb.
Always.
Tightening the grip on our hands, we take one last glance at Rory, the former Red King, before he takes off. The cerulean blue paints the sky. It makes it seem rejuvenated. No clouds, no gray. Just the touch of the breeze. But is it really the same sky if the people who look at it have changed? What do the birds who migrate think about when flying in its currents? What do they feel as they follow the wind that will take them to a new home? Perhaps we're not so different from animals. There will always be uncertainty in the decisions we make. There will always be a gnawing feeling of dread. But it's in those times when having someone by your side, someone you can share your true self with, will remind you of one very important thing. You're not alone. You're never alone.
Aw, that was nice! Actually, good ending. The text box in the way?
Don't worry, I got you. Hold on.
Man. That was nice, I like that. Here you go.
There you go. Nice, good screenshot.
Oh man, this was the sweet ending. So, it looks like we got the endings in an interesting order.
Kurubai Pikain.
The little Aster Chibi in the bottom right.
Yeah. She has to always be there.
Is it truly? I mean, that's just like part of YouTube's integration, not something that I actively put on my stream. It was a short stream, but I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm feeling pretty tired lately, so I wanted to finish up this game. I do have something. Wait, what is today?
Today's Wednesday. So tomorrow,
Ain't they the best kind?
yeah. So
we have I have another game for y'all tomorrow. Something to look forward to. I saw it on my Twitter timeline. The prompt for this game was Unreliable Narrator, the game that I'm going to play tomorrow. So please look forward to that. Alright, thank you all so much for coming. And I apologize for it being shorter than usual. But you'll have lots of content, like other stuff that I've done. So I hope you can enjoy that in my absence. Thank you all so much for coming. And good night.